Hey, what's up, guys? Today's gonna be a very special video for you guys because this is one of my favorite systems of all time. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird for most people to even think that, but this is the original Xbox. This is what the 360 was at one time, Um, this is the PS1 of the Xbox, and this is a great system. It's gonna be a two-part video. The first part is going through the Xbox, the cables, the controllers, and my personal, maybe not my top 10 best games, but the games I highly recommend you guys check out for the system. And then part two will be probably gameplay on like HGTV and all that. So hope you guys like. So this is the original Xbox. Came out in 2001. Microsoft's first home console. Now this thing's a beast. It weighs a ton. It has good weight to it. It's not gonna fall off your table or wherever it's sturdy. A very nice looking system too. As I add, it's has a really nice neon green color right in the middle. Letting you guys know what it is. You got your power and eject button right here. Nice clicks to them. You got your Xbox right there. Nothing really. There's two vents on each side, so these systems like very hardly ever broke down, which was a crazy that the 360, the newer ones, the original 360s broke down a lot, but these ones hardly ever broke down, and if they did, it was usually you can fix it pretty easily. But yeah, let's look at the controller. This is the second generation controller. This is a redesign, which is pretty cool. The original is, I guess you want to call it the Duke. It's just a big, meaty controller. They actually shrunk it down to this one, and it's a lot more nicer in the hands. It feels more comfortable. It actually feels, it's almost pretty much like the 360 controller. They kind of went off this design, and they made it just better. But this one, it's very comfortable. It has the 6 buttons, the black and white buttons. But everything else is pretty much the same. If you take away the black and white buttons and put them on top and move the start and select buttons right here, put them right here, you pretty much have the 360 controller. Just tune it up a little bit. It's a great controller. It's perfect for RTSs, first-person shooters, adventure games. It's a nice controller. Fighting games, I still suggest the PS2 controller. But it works, and it does its job, and that's all you really care about. Your basic plug-in power cord, no box, no big old thing attached to this. This thing was heavy because it was put into it, which is awesome. That's all you need is one little cord to power this big old thing. This is a DVD drive, or whatever you want to call it, that's plugged into one of your controller slots, and you can play DVDs. Never knew why they wanted. I mean, I guess it's money wise. They want to make some money on it, so I guess they did. But if you didn't have this on, you cannot play DVDs at all. Just CDs. But this was $34, I believe, that when it first came out. Now it's like $2, brand new. These are the, I guess, semi HD component cables. These are the official ones, guys. I bought the. Okay, what happened is, I have a plasma. You guys know I have a 60-inch plasma, and when I bought like a third-party one, and I put them in the TV, and I turn it on, and there was like kind of like a fuzzy thing goes down the screen every so often, and I thought it was these, and I'm like, what the fuck, And so I threw those out, not knowing. I bought the real ones because these ones are expensive. Like the official Microsoft ones are like $30-40 still, and that's used. Plug these in, still the same thing. Didn't realize that plasmas have kind of a hard time with these with the Xboxes. Only with these cables, not the official AV cables. The white, red, and blue, yellow ones. These ones they do. I actually put it in my 32-inch LED, and it worked like a charm. But I mean, it's not horrible. It doesn't look bad, but there is some like a weird little fuzz on the TV at times. But if you guys want to play Xbox, buy some third party. Make sure you have an LED TV, and you know, it's gonna look amazing, especially like with these. It looks great. And one more thing, which is really, which I bought. This is old. I can't myself have this. This is the Xbox AV pack, and this is for surround sound. And I'm going to show a video of this plugged in. You got your stereo sound, and you got your can't see, that's video, and you got your digital audio, which is what you really want. It's this thing right here. It's a little piece of cord. I don't know if I have one or not. Let me see. Yeah, it's plugged in, but this thing right here is what you want for the best audio for the Xbox. These are cheap. You can find these online. You can just look for digital audio. Yeah, digital audio, and these will come up. Best sound. So that's that. Okay, guys. Like I said, these are the top 10 games I think everyone should have in their collection. Just a fact, you guys. I mean, the Xbox is becoming really rare, the games wise. Anyway, a couple years ago, you can get most of these games for pennies, like dollars. You know, now they're going up in price. You know, and you know, you guys go out, hurry up and get these games before they go out. You know, go out of print and become really rare, like NES games and all that. But yeah, hope you guys like. These are amazing games too. So, first one is Jade Empire. This is when BioWare could do no wrong. They still can't. This is a Japanese RPG. This is after Knights of the Old Republic on the Xbox, which is another amazing game, which is on this list. Sorry about the sticker, but yeah, amazing game. It's probably about $5-10 now. You guys pick it up. Definitely try to find this one, track it down. Ultimate Spider-Man. This game is great. The colors, the graphics, the cel shaded graphics are just amazing in this game. The storyline is fun. You know, open world, free roaming, play as Spider-Man, Venom. Great story, great characters. Really fun boss battles, and you know, it's just all eye candy for this game. It looks fantastic. My personal favorite Xbox game of all time, Shenmue 2. Now I know people, you know, like to talk about Microsoft and all that, but to this day I will love them to the day I die because they gave me Shenmue 2 for the Xbox. They didn't have to. This game is to me, it's one of the best storytelling games of all time. The characters are so lovable. You know, it hasn't aged that well, but you know, I can't help it. I love this game. It's an amazing game. Pretty long too. There's like 3 big cities you guys go to, and plus like the woods and all that. But you know, I love this game. I really don't know much to say about it. You guys, it's an open world, kind of like an RPG, but it's kind of like a living world. But you know, games today do so much more better now. But this is still a great game. Track it down, guys. Please check it out. Find it, play it. It's a great game. Next up is Indigo Prophecy. This is a game from Atari. This is the guys that made what did they make? They made Heavy Rain, and they're making Two Souls. And this was actually on the Xbox and PS2 at the time. And this is a great murder, I guess simulator. I guess I don't know. It's an action adventure game, but it's really cool because you play as the killer and you play as the cops, and you're trying to find yourself, and you're trying to get away from yourself. It's a great game. It's very dark, you know, at times, and it gets kind of weird around the middle of the game, but it's not bad at all. It's quite enjoyable, and the music is fantastic. grabbed by the Googlies. This is when Rare was making amazing games. This was overlooked. I don't know why. I can't remember what was coming out at the time, but this game is like extremely fun. It's like, you guys can see the graphics are just so much fun to look at. It's great. The story is funny. The characters are fun to play as. Great combat. The mansion has it's pretty much a character itself. Yeah, just trying to save your girlfriend, but it's a great game. Definitely, it's a pretty cheap game too. Try to track it down and play it. And most of these games are actually compatible on the Xbox 360, so you guys don't really have to buy this if you don't want to. But I suggest you do. It's a great system. Breakdown. Can I say I played this game probably about 5-6 times. Beat it every couple years. I have to go back and play it. This is a first-person shooter with. Let me try to say. Yeah, it's pretty much a first-person shooter, but you use a lot more of your hands. It's more of a fighting game. But the story is great. The villain is one of the best villains I've seen in a long time. Story is great. I can't stress enough. The music is the music's so good. And there's a couple of really cool set pieces in this game where it's like, oh my god, you feel like a badass. It's a great game. It's hard. The controls are really hard at first, but once you get used to them, I mean, it's second nature. It's a great game. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is a masterpiece for Star Wars games and RPGs in general. This game did everything right. The graphics haven't held up too well, but it's nothing. The game just looks fantastic. The voiceovers are amazing. The score is an original score, which is also very amazing. The villain's great. Characters are just amazing. It's about a 40-hour game. After you beat it, it's probably 15-hour, 20-hour game. But you can be bad or good, and it's a great game. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. This is more of the same. Just a yeah, I guess it's a necessary. I mean, I loved it. They added so much to this game, but I don't know. Some people don't like it too much. I personally love the game. I thought they did a great job with it. The bad guy is great. There's more new character. It's all the same. It's just more of the original. I thought it was a great game. You get to visit places from the first game. But it's like 500 years later, so it's all looks completely different. That's really fun. And this is a great game. Check it out. Conquer Live and Reloaded. Now I know this is kind of more of a rare game, but if you guys can just maybe try to find the disc or even just the whole thing, it's well worth it. You guys can see the game looks great. Another rare game. Oh my god. Rare was amazing for I don't know, people was like. I don't know. I know Xbox kind of ruined them with the whole Kinect thing, but back then they were making great games. And this is a remake of the original on N64. It's more, it's a lot more funnier. There's more stuff. They actually have voiceovers in this game too. The whole game's voiced over. I don't know if an N64 version that's voiced over or not. This one is, and it has a lot of movie references and like. Jokes about like life and all that. It's a great game. It looks probably one of the best graphics for the Xbox, and it's a great game. Check it out. All right, guys. My last one is GTA San Andreas, and this is another masterpiece from Rockstar. I had it for the PS2, loved it, beat it, and I got it for the Xbox because the graphics were updated like a lot. The loading times were so much more better. The graphics were updated, and this one's a little more rare because it's the first edition print copy of it, which had that hot coffee mod I guess they were talking about. So they got rid of this one. They gave you the greatest hits edition real fast. But all in all, if you guys can find this or the greatest hits edition, doesn't really matter. It's a great game on the Xbox, and well worth your time. So, and play it before GTA 5, for September. So yes, that's pretty much it. There's hundreds of more games I can recommend for you guys. Like Blood Omen 2, Silent Hill, the Buffy the Vampire games were great hack and slash games. Ninja Gaiden, Dreamfall. There's a lot, but these are the ones you guys should definitely check out first, and then start going off. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and see you guys real soon. Bye.